HTML developer guide. Under the HTML developer guide, you will be making the notes. Okay, whichever the notes we are going to write, you need to write in developer guide. Within few days, your hand will become system friendly. It will start understanding the keyboard combination, everything. Or if you are writing in the notebook is your wish. But my suggestion is to write in the developer guide. It will be helpful for you. Okay. Next, after that, so what we did, we created a folder. Folder name is HTML. Under the HTML folder, we created a file called developer guide. Now you have, as per the guidance, we have installed the editor Notepad++. Do the right click here on this file and select edit with the Notepad++ option will come. On developer guide, you click once and after clicking, do the right click. Open with Notepad++ option will come. Open with the Notepad++ option will come.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, HTML folder created. After that,
Go inside the folder.
okay,
Do the right click.
okay,
There will be option called new.
yes,
Select the text document.
text document, okay,
Then rename that file HTML developer guide. After that, we can do the right click here and editor will come. Open with Notepad++, open that. So this editor got open and your file also got loaded. That is called HTML developer guide. Okay. Next, after that, what we want. So I will be writing the notes in this file only. Which file? Developer guide file. If you have written somewhere else, yesterday, day before yesterday class, if you have made the note, well, if you have not made the note, at least from today onwards, you can follow. If you listen, it will be helpful for you. So these all are the notes I have made. I have written in previous developer guide. From there, I have copied and pasted here. Maybe your developer guide is empty as of now. No problem, let it be. At least start from today. Okay, so hope file is ready and then folder is also ready. Correct. The file is ready here. That is called HTML developer guide. And then you have done the right click, and after doing the right click, you open with the edit with the Notepad++.
edit option, okay.
Edit option.
Sir, edit option नहीं आ रहा है, right click करने पर.
You have to do click, first click and then do right click.
Okay,
After that, left click will not come. First click and then do right click. Okay, next after that we have to create a file or go to the developer guide page and you can write somewhere a question called what are the extensions of HTML document? What is the valid extension of HTML file? When you are creating HTML file, what will be their valid extension? So first option you can give .html. Second option you can give HTML. Both will work, but HTML is the most friendly, ACO friendly. People call it a ACO friendly, digital marketing friendly extension that is called .html. You can write here ACO friendly. Okay, ACO friendly. It will come Google search little fast compared to other extension. Okay, next after that, after that, we have seen one example. In that we have discussed something HTML start and close, how it will happen. Here in the beginning also I have guided you tag open close, how it will be. Okay, next we'll start from the very beginning, from the very zero level understanding of HTML file, how to create, how to run. 1 to file if you create and run, you will become a, you will get idea. After that you can keep following one by one. So let's go. And here from the Notepad++, you have the new option. Under the file, there will be new option. Under the, you have the new option. Go to the new. Click on new. Write anything in that. ABCD, whatever you want to write it. Save the file. Give the file as a page1.html. Write ABCD, anything. Save the file. In the file option, you have a save option. In the file, there is option called save. Or here you can see one printer kind of symbol. This is also going to save only. You can click on this also. It will save the content. Save the file. Give the file name page1.html. You will select your HTML folder. Page1.html. You need to select the HTML folder. See, I have HTML here folder. I will go inside the folder and I will save the file as a page1.html. 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 Save it. Okay, so file is which extension now? File become as a HTML extension. Now how to run this file? How to run this file? We have to go to the view menu. Under the view menu, correct? Under the view menu, there is option called view current file in. If you go to the view menu, under the view menu, there is option called view current file in. View current file in. We have list of browsers here. If you have Chrome, select the Chrome. If you have Mozilla Firefox, select the Firefox. If you have Edge, select the Edge. Right? So whichever the browser you select, in that the file will get loaded in the browser and it will say you, it will print to the content which you, right? So hope you followed me and you wrote something, and after that from the view menu you are able to run the page. From the view menu you are able to run the page. Here after writing anything ABCD, save the file. After saving the file, we go to the view menu. Under the view menu, we have option here, view current file in, view current file in, view current file in respective browser. After that, your page should get loaded. Okay. Okay. Next, after that, so you have run it and your page is able to see in the browser something like this. Okay, so running for how many people? Are you able to run the page? Yes, no, you can say in the chat. Through chat,
Yes, sir.
it reply.
Yes, sir.
See, that is the basic fundamental in the sense a person who is trying to be a software developer, software engineer, right? You should be able to create a file, and as per the instruction, you should be able to run it. How to create file, how to create folder. Basic system operating knowledge is required. Okay. Minimum requirement. Minimum requirement is what person should be able to create a file and person should be able to run the file. So how to create the file? Open the editor, write anything, save the file, give the file name anything .html. So we given page.html. After that we go on to the view menu, and from view menu we are able to run here view current file in where respective browser it will run, it will execute. In case that is not working, you can go to your folder, HTML folder. You will see the file will be there. In that file, just do the double click. Automatically, it will open in the browser. Whichever is your default browser, it will open there automatically. Okay, whichever is your default browser, it will open in browser automatically. Now we will come to the file. The file we have created .html, page1.html. Delete everything from here, and after deleting everything from here, you can go to the see, we have discussed that day dependent independent. You can see here this we have discussed dependent tag and independent tag. So for dependent and independent tag, it's a big problem for all developers, experience pressure for everyone. So in that case, all the editors, whichever the editor we are going to use, inside the editor there will be a feature called auto close. Okay, auto complete, auto close. So what is that? Open will happen by us. We will open the tag and system will close the tag. Okay, we will open the tag and system will close the tag. So closing open related problem will not come much. Okay, so you will follow me. Come to the settings. Go to the settings. Under the settings, go to the preferences. Under the settings, go to the preferences. In preferences, right? I will repeat again. Go to the Notepad++ settings. There is the preferences. Click on preferences. Preferences. Under the preferences, go to the settings. Under the settings, there is a preferences. Under the preferences, you have an option in the left hand side, auto completion. Auto completion. Auto completion. Auto completion is there available in the left hand side. In auto completion, what is that? It says called a block called auto insert. In that auto insert, there will be 6 boxes. You can see here 6 checkboxes. This checkbox you can enable. 6 checkboxes are there. These 6 checkboxes are there. You can enable that checkboxes. Right? You can check the checkboxes. In auto completion box, the checkboxes are there. 6 checkboxes. Check the checkboxes, and after that, close it. So hope everyone have followed. You have gone to the settings, preferences, auto completion. Under auto completion, 6 check boxes are there. You check it. This is for what purpose? If you open the function, close will happen. If you open the square bracket, close will happen. If you open the flower bracket, close will happen. If you open double quote, close will happen automatically. Similar way, HTML and XML tags will also close happen automatically. Open will be done by us, closing will be done by system. Now after selecting this close button is there, close that. So your settings is enabled now. Now what is the next step? Next step will be we have to write the HTML code. Okay. So when we write the HTML code, we have to follow a little systematic way so that auto close will help you. You can see how I'm typing. I will first start from the less than symbol. Then I will write here called HTML. Right. Again, I'll repeat. I started from the less than symbol and I wrote called HTML and I will press now greater than. You can see auto close will happen. Close happen HTML. If your file extension is HTML, this auto close will happen automatically. If your file extension is HTML, auto close will happen automatically. Let me erase it and write again. So I wrote HTML and greater than, right? Close happen automatically. Go inside. Inside, you can write here one call is a head and one more right call is a body. Head and body. Hope whoever have system, they are writing the code. You write it, it's helpful for you. Okay, see. The target you are going to prepare, right? The position you are going to prepare. It is not the lecturer job. It is not the professor job. It is not a counselor job. It is the developer job. So there you have to write the code. Company will hire you if you are able to write the code. If you are not able to write the code, no one is going to hire you. Keep in mind. So start writing now. How much code I am able to write, that is not a matter. Matter is how much you are able to write. Okay. Right. So writing is important. Once you write, then only you will get very good idea. So HTML we have started and HTML we have closed. Inside HTML, how many tags we wrote? Head and body. So you can say HTML to HTML, where HTML start and where HTML end, it's called a document. In the term of JavaScript, it's called a document, and this document is going to break into two parts, head and body. Okay, HTML start to HTML end is called a document, and document will divide into two parts. One is called head, another one is called body. Now, what is the use of the head? What is the use of the body? We will make a note under the developer guide. So hope HTML open close, head is open close, body also open close. As per yesterday discussion, if the tag is open close, it's called a dependent tag. So head and body and HTML, all three are dependent tag. Now I'll come to the developer guide and we'll make a small note in head what we are going to do, under the body what we are going to do. So come to your developer guide and write here. In developer guide, you can write here HTML start to HTML end is called document. Where HTML start and where HTML end is called a document. Next, we will write HTML document will divide into two sections. The section number one is called head and section number two is called a body. Head and body. Head and body. Now, what is the use of the head? You can write below. The head, or let me write here only head and body. Head will divide into two sections. One is called marketing section and another one is called library section. Under the marketing section, what will come? We can write here under the marketing section, you will have called digital marketing. College SEO, on page SEO, off page SEO. Okay, so the head got break into how many sections? Two, marketing and library. Under the library, you will have so many type of library. I will write here called CSS library. Will write here called JavaScript library. Okay, another one we can write other external library. Might be you are linking from other website directly. That also you can keep under the head. That is under the library section. Okay, hope ready. So HTML page will divide into how many part? Two part, head and body. Head will break into two sections. One is called for marketing section, another one is called library. Under the library, you will be calling the CSS library, JavaScript library, other external library. Under body, what you are going to do? You can write here. Under body, we are going to use contents, container. Contents with plus respective tags. Contents plus respective tags. That you can call as a container. Okay. Content plus respective tags. Like which content is for what purpose? Related to that, we can call the tags, and then we can use that. So now what is going to happen is inside the body, you are going to use so many type of tags, and that tags will be responsible to display the content in your browser, and the tags will be holding the contents according to requirement. Or you can say the tags we have to choose according to container. The content we have to put in under the respective container. Like the tag should not be such a big and the content should not be such a small. It must balance. According to size of the content, we have to choose the tags. Okay, those all are going to come where? Under the body. So body, what it will do, till date, whichever the website you have seen and whatever the content you have go through that, all the contents come under the body. Okay, so you can say all the contents, all the data I will write here, all the data that comes to user, come to user in a web browser. All the contents, all the data that come to user in the web browser. So when a person open the web application, whatever the content appear in front of him, all come from their body tag only. Okay, so hope you understood the structure of HTML document. This is called a structure of HTML document. Okay, if you want to write a heading, you can write here a structure of HTML documents. A structure of HTML documents. A structure of HTML documents. Write it wherever you are writing, system or notebook. At least you keep a note anywhere. If you write in system, it is very, very good for you. Within 3-4 classes, your hand will become free and it will be able to okay. Okay. Next after this, we are going to create a file. File already we have. In that, we need to implement it. So hope written. Yes, no, you can say in the chat. Then I'll move next. Okay, cool then. Come to this file. Now head, we will be skipping. We will be working on the body first. We will be working on the body first. Okay. Next, come to the body. Right inside, under the page 1, within the body part, we will be writing inside. Okay. We'll write here. In the sequence, you need to go now. Yesterday class, if you remember, we have discussed in HTML, we have two type of tag. First, HTML is a collection of tags. In that, we have two type of tag. One is called, which one? Input tag. Another one is called output tag. After that, when we have gone to the behavior of the tag, we found the tag is dependent and independent. Those tag that will be open close, that is called a dependent. Those tag that is only open, that is called a independent. If the tag is open and close, it's called a dependent. If the tag is only open, self-closing, that is called a independent. Then responsive design point of view, when we have seen, we come to know the tag, responsive design point of view, we have seen the tag, if the tag will print the output in the new line, it is called as a block level. Yes, if the tag will print in the same line, it is called as a inline. So now also you are writing the HTML code, in that you saw tags are open close. That meaning it is called as a dependent. Okay, now we are going to write inside. Yesterday I have written the H1. I will write again. H1 to H6 is the heading tag. It has some meaning. It has to use somewhere. We should not use somewhere. We will be making a note of that. So hope you will write along with me. H1 call heading 1. Heading 1. Or maybe instead of heading 1, you can write here call our services. Our services, in last keep as a H1. Next write as a H2 our services only, write as a H2. Again write below H3 our services only. I'll keep here call H3. Next again H4 our services, H4. Next after that H5, our services, H5 I will write here. One more we have called H6, our services, H6, correct? Then you will think like this is also written in W3. What is the new and unique in your code? Yes, it is written in W3 everywhere. Everywhere people have explained where to use. People have not explained where not to use. Correct. People have used everywhere, but they have not written plus no one has explained where not to use and how many time use, how many time you should not use. Okay. Those come from the experience. Let's go. So write it. After writing, run your page. You will find H1 will be the bigger font size and H6 will be the smallest font size. H1 will be the biggest font size and H6 will be the smallest font size. H6 will be very small. Hope you're writing. I'll take some water. Right. After that, save the file. Now run that. See how it is. Again, go to the view menu. Under the view menu, you have view current file in Chrome. Select that or Mozilla or You can see H1 will be the biggest one and H6 will be the smallest one. Right? H6 is the smallest one and H1 is the biggest one. Okay. Next to that, so now we have to make a note. Yes, H1 to H6 tag is there in the HTML. What is the use of that? Where we should use, where we should not use. Output point of view, you saw here H1 to H6 all are printing in the new line. So that represent all that H1 to H6 all the tags are for the block level tag. It print in the new line. When you wrote the code, that time you understood, yes, it's open and close, it's called a dependent tag. Okay, it's a dependent tag. Now next, when we see the final result, we saw H1 is the biggest out font and H6 is the smallest one. Now where to use that? So till date, you have used multi-hundred website, you have opened multi-hundred website in your day-to-day life. Now, whenever you open the website, you will be notice that every pages have one heading in the beginning. Go to any news portal, go to any e-commerce portal, go to any social media portal, go to any Facebook landing page. go to the any pages, okay, go to any website, right? In the website, you will find heading will be there. Yes, heading can be bigger, heading can be smaller. That is the next matter. If the heading is very big, if the heading is very big size, we can use the H1. If you want heading as a small one, you can use as a H6. All the options are there. Okay. In every page, suppose you went to a website, company website, in that home page, you will see welcome will be written. If you go to their about us page, it will be written in the heading on the top called about us. If you go to the contact us page, it will be written called as a contact us. Heading, big heading. That is was to increase the user experience. H1 is not like simply we are writing, it has some meaning. Okay, what is the meaning is whenever you open the website, you have seen every website will have a heading. Heading can be big size or a small size, but heading will be there. Now, how that work? You will create a page, upload on the internet. After uploading on internet, you have to do the marketing of that. You have to link with the Google so that if the people search in Google, your website should come, right? Google has some term condition. Google has some rule regulation. Google search engine has some rule regulation. Okay. In that rule regulation, the rule number first, as per the user experience, as per the user experience, it says like every page you must have to keep on headline. Every page you have to keep a headline so that user will read the heading and they will understand this page is for what purpose. When you buy a 5 rupees note, 5 rupees newspaper, in that every blocks, every paragraph, there will be a headline, right? What is that headline? That headline make some sense, saying like, yes, this is the content. User cannot read entire content, but at least they can read the one headline. After reading the headline, if they are interested to read the content, they can go ahead, else they can escape. Means at the beginning point of at the beginning stage, we are informing to the user this content belong to this. The heading represent what? Heading represent about the content. When you open the company about us page, after looking into the about us heading, will come to know, oh, this page is company about us page. If you go to the services, after looking into the heading, we will come to know, oh, this is their service what they are providing. So heading represent about the page. It's represent about the content of the page. What is the purpose of this page? Okay. So in every pages, whenever you create the page, every page H1 is required minimum one time, even not maximum multiple time. Every pages H1 must be there one time. Okay, H1 is compulsory. That is going to increase the user experience. User will come to your page. There will be big heading. They will understand, oh, this page is for what purpose. Okay. Google will not increase the bounce rate of your website. Your page will be always popular. If you go to Info Campus page, every page one big headline will be there, big heading. That represent, yes, this page is for this purpose. This page is for this purpose. Okay. Now come to the developer guide. In developer guide, you write here H1 to H6. What is the use of that? Okay. H1 to H6, what is the use of that? In case if I go to anywhere, let me open that page is opening, by then we can make a note. H1 to H1 to H6. H1 to H6. H1 to H6. What is that? It is called heading tag. It is called heading tag. H1 to H6 is called a heading tag. Okay, heading tag. Now, where to use that? It used to create headline of the page. Headline of web page. Headline of web page meaning is what? The heading of the web page. Okay, it used to create the heading of web page. Next, after that, H1 is, or you can write use H1 minimum and maximum one time in each page. Use H1 minimum and maximum one time in each page. Like in one page, H1 you should not repeat many times. The reason is what? In one page, the main heading should be only one time. Remaining should be subheading. So the main heading should be big font size and the remaining heading should be little smaller font size. So that the content writer, the people who write the content, the rule of the Google Search Console, okay, the algorithm of the Google says like if you want to increase the user experience, similar heading don't repeat multiple time in your page. One heading should be one time. Remaining heading should be little smaller size. Okay, main heading should be big font size and subheading should be a small font size. Okay, so that's what in every page H1 is used. Try to use H1 minimum and maximum one time, don't more than one time, and even don't escape it. Try using in every page. It will increase the user experience. User will come to your page, they will read the content easily, headline they'll read easily, they will understand this page is for what purpose. H2 to H6, no such rules. No such rules. It's your wish. You can use 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times you can use it. Okay, hope ready. Next, after that, so about H1 to H6 you understood. Next, come next line. We'll go to the same file. We have created the file, which one? Page 1, we'll go to the page 1 only, and there we will write some other tags. So H1 says like, you must use me 1 times every page. Then it used to create the headline of the web page. It's called the heading tag. H2 to H6, based on your requirement, you can keep using 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, no problem. Okay. Now hope you have written. I'll come to the next page. Now right inside. Next we have some tags like paragraph, we have division, we have label, font. So some tags we have, we will write it. So go here, use a tag called P tag, paragraph. Okay, P call is a paragraph tag, right? So when we open the website, we see inside the website content will be there, but it will be block wise. It will not be all the content in one block. It will be a small paragraph, like a hard copy paragraph. When we read the hard copy book or newspaper, once you read, you will not have all content in one paragraph. It will be 10 line, 20 line, small blocks, right? It is not simply people write small blocks. Okay, reason is what? If you give less content, user can read it. If you give bulk content, no one will read it. In suppose in our hard copy book, when you have a study, when we open the book pages, suppose 100 lines are there. 100 line will break into the 10 paragraphs. Or maybe 50 lines are there. 50 line will break into the 5 paragraph. Why? Because it's the mindset of the people. If there will be bulk content one place, we will not feel comfortable to read it. But if there is a small line, we will read 1 line. 2 line, 3 line will read. If you look interesting, we'll read the next block also. If you look interesting, we'll read the next block also. So similar way, when you come to the web technology, when you are going to display your information on internet, when you are going to display your complete data on the internet, then it must be read by user. Then question is, if there is a lot of content, how the user will read? People have no such time and all. Then again research says, let's do one thing, don't display all content in one block. What to do? Display the content is a block wise, paragraph wise. So what will happen? People who wanted to read the content, they will not feel overload. They will read one paragraph, 2, 3 lines. If they'll feel interesting, then they'll go for the next paragraph. They'll go for the, so that way, keep reading, they will read all the contents. Okay. So in that case, paragraph will come in the picture. Okay, P tag, it's called a P tag. P tag. It is going to help you to display the text data, only text data. There is some limitation also. So right inside the P tag used to display text data in web page. In web page. P tag used to display the text data in web page. I will write the next line. P tag take much memory space in browser. Okay, P tag will take always little more space, more memory space in your browser. Now you can write the next. Use P tag if text length is more than 130 characters. Okay. Use P tag if the text length is more than 130 characters. Use the P tag if the text length is more than 130 characters. Okay. Now, if you run the page, this paragraph will display this all the lines. So what is paragraph? What is the use of that? I wrote here itself. The P tag used to display the text data in web page. The P tag take much memory space. That is their problem once. After that, when you are going to use the P tag, make sure you should not use the P tag if the length is less than 130 characters. Reason is what? It is going to take some certain memory space. Suppose it took some 200 memory space, 200 character memory space. You are using for the small text. It will be waste of your memory. Every browser have a memory space between 2 MB to 10 MB. Every browser have the memory space between 2 MB to 10 MB. If you are consuming lot of memory space in your browser, your page may be crash. User will open the page may be crash, browser may be crash. Okay, so in that case, as a UI developer, you have to remember so many things. Your container should not be overload. Okay, that paragraph becomes a container here. H1 to H6 becomes a container. And the text what you are doing to display it becomes a contents. Come down below. Write one more paragraph just to understand where the paragraph will print. This is from second P tag. This is from second P tag. Simple I wrote ABCD. You can run it and understand once whether all the P tag, both the P tags are coming in the same line or is it moving to the new line. There it goes. Right, hopefully not in the same line. It should print in the new line. It's called a block level tag. You can see one paragraph we wrote here. It's cover the full width. Still some space was there, but second paragraph shifted to where? New line. It's a block level tag again. If you want two paragraphs should come in one line, Only HTML will not help you. You need to have a CSS also. Then it will help to come in the same line. Go ahead next. Right here. One more tag will write, then we'll make a definition in the developer guide. What is that? Use a label tag, label tag, label tag. This is from label 1. Okay. Next, after that, write a bold tag, B tag. This is from B tag. Next, write one more I. This is from italic tag. From I tag. Bold, italic. Next, I will follow U. This is from underline tag. Right? Keep one more in the last. Strong. This is from strong tag. So what this bold, italic, underline is, this is called a formatting tag. The label you have used here, label, it is just against of paragraph. I wrote here, this is the label 1. Let me change here something else. The label tag used to display text data between 1 to 130 character. The label tag used to display the data between 1 to 130 character. Okay. Now you have two options. If you want to display the bulk text more than 130 character, then which tag we should use? P tag. If we have a text up to 130 character, we should not use the which one? P tag. We should use the which one? Label tag. Label, bold, italic, underline, strong, these all are under the same category. These all are under the same category. Label will display your up to 130 character normal text. Bold can also display, the B tag also can display up to 130 character, but it will be bold. Okay, text will be bold. I tag also can display up to 130 character, but it will be italic. Underline tag, U tag will also display up to 130 character, but it will be italic, underline. A strong tag will also display up to 130 character, but it will be bolder. It will be bold than little bolder. Okay, little more bold. Okay, or you can say bold simply. So now suppose if you want to display a product name will come how many character? 30, 40, 50 character. Right? When we go to the Flipkart, it will display the product name. Now for product name, you should not use the paragraph tag because paragraph need minimum 130 character. What we can use over there? We can use the label tag because label can help you to display up to 130 character. If you want to display bold, then you can use which tag? B tag. If you want to display italic, you can use the italic tag. Product price will be 3-4 character. We can use the bold, italic, underline tag, right? Product offer price will be 10, 15, 4-5 character. We can display bold, italic, underline, correct? Product, you can say description, where we display the product description completely. That will be more than 130 character. There we can use the which tag? P tag. Okay. So again, we will make a note under the developer guide. P tag where to use, bold, italic, underline where to use, bold, italic, underline, strong, label, all are for the same purpose, but the text formatting will be different. Bold will make as a bold, italic will make as a italic, I will make as a italic, you will make underline, and strong will make again bold only. Okay. So if you want to display the product price, Product price will be 5-6 character maximum. So 3-4 character maximum, and it should be a strong. Then which tag we should use? We should use as a strong tag. Product quantity, maybe you want to display underline. Then what we will display? We can use the U tag. Okay. So these tags are going to help you to format the content, inside the web page. Let's run it and see how that look. When we run it, you can see all coming in the same line. Correct? The behavior YFC bold label tag is open close, dependent, bold, B, I, U, strong, all are open close. Means all are dependent only. But when we come to the browser, we saw all are going to where? New line, right? Maybe, sorry, all are coming in the same line. Maybe we have to display the bold in the new line, italic in the new line. We have option. We have BR, we can use that. Or we can use the CSS also. Using CSS also, we can bring in the new line. All the options are there. So come to the developer guide. So now you hope you got clear with the what? Inline tag. How many? Bold, italic, underline, all are coming in the same line. So this is all are called as a inline tag. Right? We'll come to the developer guide and we'll make a note, a small note in developer guide. Okay. What are those? P tag. P tag. You wrote there. For what purpose? Used to display. Used to display display text data that is more than 130 character. Then we have B, I, underline, and then a strong. This all plus label also. Why we forgot the label? Label also label. Okay. It used to display text between 1 to 130 characters. Between 1 to 130 characters. Okay, let's add in your developer guide. Okay, hope we have made the note. Let's come next. So these all are called a small tags that you are going to use always wherever you want. You can use a bold tag, you can keep italic tag, you can use underline tag, you can use P tag and all. Now I will create one more file where we will use the H1 to H6 paragraph also, bold, italic, underline, all. Okay, that will make you some sense combine of all. So hope you have written the notes. Create next file, page2.html. Create the next file, give the file name page2.html. Page2.html. You can create a next file, write anything in that, then save the file as a page 2. Page 2.html. Hope your file is ready.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello.
Sir, I had a doubt. Sir, you said HTML has two extensions, .html and .htm. Then why can't we save as .htm?
Your wish, you can save that also, it will work.
If we save one page as .htm, then all the pages should be saved as .htm.
Not necessary. One page can be HTML, another page can be HTML.
Those pages can be interlinked, then also it will work?
Yes, it will work. Wherever
Okay.
you have to call it .html only.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, next go ahead and come to this page 2 file. Under the page 2 file, we can start from HTML. Come inside. Follow the body tag. Head will skip as of now. Head will come once we come under the CSS. As of now, you are not writing the digital marketing, you are not linking the CSS, you are not linking with the Bootstrap. So in that, all the cases, this is not required to add the head section as of now. Write plain body and keep writing the code in that. Now come inside, write there one tag called div, div. Then you will ask what is the use of the div tag. Div tag is called a division tag. Div for division. When you open the Facebook, you will see left side will be one block, right side will be another chatting block, middle will be as a scrollable. Middle section will get scroll. All the bits come where? Under the middle only. So how many blocks will be there? 3 blocks. One in the left, one in the right, another in the middle. When you go to the Gmail, you have one block in the left side and one block in the right side. When you go to the maybe other website, you will have multiple block. Flipkart, if you go, multiple product will come in one line. Left side will have filter option, right side will have list of the product. So here question is, when we are creating a page, okay, which is the tags we have, with the help of that tag, we can divide the page into multiple blocks. Okay, so we have a very good tag that is called div. It will help you to divide your page into multiple blocks. But div will not work independently. It needs the help from CSS. Okay, div will work with the help of CSS. By default, division is a block level tag. It will go to the new line. So I wrote one division. Let's come inside. Right here, call h1. H1. Keep inside. Call mango. Is one product. Suppose mango. Inside the below h1, instead of h1 you can write h2, or let me follow like this. H1 let me keep on the top, whichever we discuss. We can write here call product list. Product list. Product list. Now coming inside under the division, I'll write the h2. Keep as a mango. Keep a paragraph below. Inside the paragraph, write some 2-3 line of text. Okay, about mango. Okay, about mango. Next, you need to add the price of the mango. We can use the maybe bold tag, rupees 100 per kg. Right? Maybe here only you can keep one line, one more line, read more or something. So let's keep this much. One division is for one product. Hope we wrote till here. Write it. Then we'll add one more product and we'll run the page. So you can see division become as a main container. H2 become as a heading of the product. paragraph is holding the details about the product, and bold is going to hold the price of the product, right? So what we discuss, in one page, H1 will be one time. Now here multiple division will come, multiple products will come. H2 is going to repeat, no problem at all. Paragraph is also going to repeat for each product. This bold is going to repeat, no problem at all. Okay, but H1 if you are repeating, then it will display like similar heading multiple times. Write this, then we'll run the page and we'll understand how it looks. Okay, hope ready. Let me run this file. See one product, mango, their details and below the price. Now let's go for the next one. You can use BR here. We have a tag called BR that will break the line. In between, we can use the BR. It will break the line. So product details will come in the not continuous in one line. It will break into the some certain line. Write again another div tag. It used to divide the page into multiple blocks. Write again H2. It called apple. Red. Write here again one paragraph. Display some text inside. One more line you can keep. One more line you can keep. Use a BR here. Some certain shortcuts are there. We will be learning in the next class, like how to use the shortcut, and it is going to help you to increase the speed of your code. Suppose 300 rupees per kg. Right, so you saw in one page how many division? 2 division, right? Each division is holding about one product. There we have the name, their details as well as their price. Name, details, price, name, details, price. Save now and run the page once. See how that looks. Hope written. Let us check now how that look. Just look like this. This is about one product. This is about the second product. So main heading is one time, big list, big heading. Subheadings are equal how many times? 2 times. With the help of CSS, in the future you can make it optimize. One product will come in left side and second product will come in the right side. Side by side it will come. So run once and please let me know page is running or not.
Yes, sir, it's running.
Okay, so today is Friday. So your first month class is Monday to Friday only. In the first month, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap will be Monday to Friday. Once you enter under the second month, then class will be Monday to Saturday. Once you enter under the third month, class will be all the day Monday to Monday. Tomorrow we have Saturday, and day after tomorrow there will be Sunday. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow you are not going to log in. You will log in directly on Monday. That is what 23rd. Monday, once everyone will log in, we will take your email ID, we will take your phone number, WhatsApp number. The WhatsApp number we will send to the counseling team. They will create a group. They will make me admin. Through WhatsApp, we'll keep communicating. An email ID we will add in the YouTube channel as a permission, so that from there you can see the videos. Okay. Videos are there in the YouTube. This video will also come in YouTube only, but directly you cannot access. This video we upload there is a private access. So there we will take your email ID on Monday and we will add there. We'll give you the permission, access permission. We'll guide you how to access that, and then you can start using. Okay. So see you on when on Monday.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello.
My output is not like yours, sir. I think something problem.
File extension is similar or something else?
Yes. One part is displayed properly, another is not displaying.
Because inside the division you have written another division. I sent you the div to div. You can repeat the same div 2 times. Copy and paste 2 times in your current page. It should work. Code I have sent you in the chat. Division to division. One division, same division. You repeat twice, thrice in the body. It should work. Same division, copy and paste 2-3 times in the body. It should work.
Sir, will I get any books or notes like that?
I'm writing here notes, no?
Oh, that okay.
You have to write along with me.
Okay.
Okay, see you on Monday.
Sir, please let me see notepad page.
Okay, sir.
You
Thank
are,
you.
you are in the mobile, where can log in? Okay, you can log out. See you Monday.
Yes, sir. Sir, class is over.
Yeah, over. Monday again next.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Thank you.
still there is some problem.
I have said the code, no? You should replace that code.
Okay.
In the browser, in the Zoom chat, I have sent you the division to division. You should copy and paste in that file, this file, page 2 file, 2-3 times. This much I have said
Okay.
you already. Do you copy and paste 3 times, one after that? Don't paste division inside division.
Okay. Sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.